In this video, we are going to go over how to order integers. Let's jump right into these two problems that are very classic problems you probably see either in a textbook or in one of your classes, and they're fundamental to understanding integers. Order these integers from least to greatest are the instructions that we have for the first problem. So what I do is I visualize in my mind's eye the number line that will describe all integers. And I remember that numbers that are farther to the left are less than numbers that are to the right of those. So first I look for the negative numbers. We have 4 of them. The most negative number out of all of these, well, that's 5, negative 73, negative 80, negative 15. So that most negative number is 80, negative 80. So that's the number that's farthest to the left. So I'm going to list that one first because we're going least to greatest. You can also think of that as being lowest, like if you're reading, I don't know, a temperature gauge, right? A thermometer, or you're $80 in debt. That's the most in debt that we are out of all the numbers. The next least number would be negative 73 because that is the most negative number that is remaining. So that is the farthest one to the left aside from negative 80. And I'm going to put little check marks so we don't double write them. Then the next most negative number between negative 5 and negative 15 is negative 15. So that's to the left 15 on a number line. But it's not quite as less or as least as negative 80 and negative 73. Check that one off. The next number, the last negative number, is negative 5. That's to the left 5. And then finally, you have a positive number, which is to the right of any negative number, 62. And so that would be listing 5 numbers from least to greatest, or most negative to least negative, and then the positive numbers. Okay, we got one more example in case that one wasn't enough, and I put it in a word problem scenario because oftentimes students will be, well, exposed to these kinds of problems where you have a word problem. But don't be fooled, there's not much extra thinking that goes on beyond this skill. So this says 4 daily stock market gains and losses are shown below. So a gain is when you increase an amount that stocks are worth, and then a decrease or a loss would be when you lose it. So the negative symbolizes a loss, and then the positive represents a gain. So again, we're just ordering numbers from least to greatest. So what is the most negative number? That would be negative 106. That'll be the number farthest to the left on a number line. So that is the least number. So I'm going to write that down first, check it off. The next negative number we have, and the only negative number remaining, is negative 94. So that comes next. Check it off. After that, we have 190 and 100. 100 is to the left of 190 on a number line. And so 100 is going to be the next number that comes from least to greatest. Finally, 190 would be your greatest number. It'd be farthest to the right on a number line when compared to those other 4 numbers. That's all I've got for you in terms of comparing, well, integers and ordering them from least to greatest.